Hello peeps, it's hillbilly halfwit. How are you today? Well, thank you very much for watching my videos lately, the last couple of weeks. Really appreciate it, especially the last couple of days. Seem to have got a little bit of progress. I seem to be off the naughty step again. uh, so what we're going to talk about now is this lady here, Tulip. What a little darling Tulip is. Well, what it is, we see a lot of Russian disinformation sort of thing being pushed at reform, and they don't seem to be mentioned in this lady. So I did a bit of investigation into her and her husband's father, called Mukhtar Abelzov. Husband's uncle, sorry. He's a fugitive banker. And Tulip has also been, she's the MP financial secretary into fraud for the Treasury. And she's been convicted in absentia abroad for fraud as well. So let's have a look at this. You're going to love this one. They are the pictures of the two of them. They are beauties. And she's only about 4 foot high, if I remember correctly. So let's go for the legally safe one, I think. So I've asked ChatGPT to give me a rundown on this. So remember, the Labour Party, the Welsh Labour Party, and all of the media are saying that reform is Russian linked with no evidence whatsoever, when they actually have a crook, alleged crook in their midst. So let's see what ChatGPT says. Labour and its media allies have spent months smearing Reform UK with completely unevidenced claims of Russian links. Despite not a single charge, not a single investigation, not a single proved connection, and not even a credible allegation. So what they have done is that Gill, who was a leader for about a month in Wales, was done for taking 40,000 off a Russian TV channel, RTE, when he was working for that. And soon as Reform found out about that, they fired him, basically. And I think this happened in 2016 when Reform didn't exist. It was a different party then. It was in the EU. Anyway, that's the only thing. That's the only thing that's happened. And they're trying to. Anybody who's in Reform now is apparently a Russian spy. So, yet at the same exact time, one of Labour's most senior Treasury ministers, the financial secretary to the Treasury, responsible for economic crime policy. She's responsible for economic crime policy. You can't make it up. Anti-corruption frameworks and financial regulation. I got to read that again. This is her title. She's the minister for financial. She's the financial secretary to the Treasury, responsible for economic crime policy, anti-corruption frameworks, and financial regulations. So, Tulip has been convicted in Bangladesh 2025 of corruption in a real court with real sentence. In December 2025, Tulip Siddiq was found guilty in absentia by Bangladeshi court for alleged helping secure government land for relatives. A court issued 2 years imprisonment and a financial penalty. Her family are multimillionaires. She contests the verdict, but remains an official conviction on record. This is not a rumor, this is a court ruling. So that's the first bit. She's also married into a family connected to one of the most notorious financial criminals in Eurasia. Sorry, my tablet's gone down on power. Her husband's uncle, Mukhtar Abelzov, has been convicted in Russia for embezzling 200 million, convicted in Kazakhstan related to a multi-billion-dollar fraud, accused of stripping up to 6 billion from the BTA bank, sentenced in the UK to 22 months for contempt of court after hiding his assets, Then he fled to the UK to avoid imprisonment. Then he was arrested in France and later released. He's still widely described as a fugitive oligarch with vast assets hidden offshore. He originally came to Britain under UK political asylum, then escaped before serving his UK sentence. This is not speculation. These are court documented convictions, rulings, and extradition battles. So let's see him again. She married into a family. Her husband's uncle, that is. What a lovely guy he is, eh? A Russian guy. At the same time, Labour itself was caught with a genuine Chinese espionage scandal. In 2023, a parliamentary researcher working for senior Labour MPs was arrested under the Official Secrets Act, accused of acting on behalf of the Chinese state with deep access to security related committees. What he did is he went into a Conservative Party's office and he rifled through his papers and was caught. So this is a Labour researcher who was a Chinese spy. That is an actual foreign influence case involving Labour's own inner circle. Reform UK has had nothing even remotely close to this. The blatant contradiction. Despite a Labour Treasury Minister convicted in Bangladesh, a family connection to one of the most internationally notorious fraudsters, Labour's own Chinese spy infiltration scandal, Labour still pushes baseless smears at Reform UK as Russian links. Not one charge, not one shred of evidence, nothing. Labour's own minister has real legal cases on record. Labour has real foreign influence scandals inside Parliament. Reform has zero evidence against it, only political slander. And yet the media protect one side and attack the other. This isn't just hypocrisy. This is the British establishment using double standards as a weapon. When Labour is connected to real crimes, it's ignored and defended. When Reform is connected to nothing, they manufacture a scandal anyway. The working class can see through it, and that's why trust in the old parties is collapsing. And also, not only that, we have our Mr. Starmer, the farmer harmer, has got this case going on with all these aspiring models. Remember setting fire to his vehicle? So these aspiring models from Ukrainian, that has funnily gone quiet. So he's obviously an Ukrainian model helper. Some kind of a hand. He gives him a helping hand. So there we are. What a lovely bunch they are. Tulip Sidek, Labour MP and Financial Secretary of the Treasury. She's convicted in Bangladesh in 2025 of corruption in a real court with a real 2-year sentence. And there's her husband's uncle, the notorious. Her husband's uncle, Mukhtar Abuljov, has been convicted in Russia for embezzling 200 million. And he's got away with it all and paid a penny back. Not a penny back. This is the caliber of the people we've got. And I do like that picture in the middle there, where they're acting so nice and they're actually allegedly criminals. Real ones. So there we are, peeps. That's the one for tonight. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. And there might be a hype on there tomorrow because it's the first 3 videos of the week or something. So if you see the hype button, press this if you don't mind. And please subscribe. I really appreciate you all watching. It really helps the channel grow because I do get held back. If you follow me a lot for the last few years, you'll realize that lots of the stuff I put out gets censored and things, and then on my channel gets stopped. So we have to battle through it to get it out. Okay, all the best, guys.